Oops, I wasn't muted. What? Hello? Wait, where am I? Oh. Here I am. Konnichiwa! Hi Lorenzo, hi Mary. Are all my audio is good? Yes, I believe so. Oh, at least this goes down a little bit. I believe. If I remember correctly. Hello! Or is this up a bit? I think it might be up a bit. I forgot what my sound settings are. But we're doing a thing. Hello. Okay. Load game. I've forgotten what we were doing. What were we doing? What were we doing in this game? Something. Teddy disappeared into the void. I know that much because I made the thumbnail. Nanako's in the hospital. I think the Jiba might still be. What happened? Dude, I don't know. Isn't there like a... No, I'm lying. I thought there was a thing, but there isn't. Will Nanako be alright? What happened in Namatama's hospital ward? I think I edited it right after the big thing happened. There was a big event. I believe we edited it after that happened. So I'm gonna check that that works. Does that work? That doesn't work. I should fix the Discord link in the description. I forgot to do that. Hang on a second. Okay. There we go. Excuse me. Okay, I fixed it, I think. Okay, this.
Welcome.
Hello.
It's been quite some time.
Has it? Seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room. Oh, by the way, fun thing to start off with is I remade my Stream Deck layout a little bit, so it's a bit more smooth. And so now I have access to my sound effects a bit easier. And I think I also... Did I add new ones? I don't know. Have you heard this one before?
Little joke there. Well done, Bobsy.
That's a Horrible Histories one. But now I have all my sound effects much easier to access, which I'm excited about. I can go nice. It also just looks aesthetically pleasing, more pleasing to me. My stream deck did not look very aesthetically pleasing before, and now it does. And that doesn't affect you in any way because you can't see it. But just know that I know it, and I feel it. It looks better now. Okay.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world.
What model car is the Velvet based on? This is a great question. It's entirely possible that Igor fucking killed Nanako's mom.
I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
I don't know, man. I can solve it.
Splendid.
Who is the driver? I don't know. I guess Igor isn't driving.
Vehicle.
No one's driving this car.
That too is getting rather hard to judge.
Elon Musk killed him because of his stupid self-driving cars.
If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey?
I would love to.
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight.
Also, I usually don't stream on Sundays. Hello, Sunday stream. It might be Saturday for you if you're not in this part of the world.
Margaret?
Voices you've heard many times before echo in your mind.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Okay.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
I love you.
All right. Let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
What am I gonna play after P4? More Yaoi Sims, Persona 5 Royal, Persona 3 Reload, Nocturne. After Persona 4 Golden, I'll probably play Persona 3 Reload when that comes out. Is probably what I'm gonna do. Because I'm excited about that one. But also, I love to play stupid yaoi games. It's very funny to me. I don't know, I kind of just stream whatever I feel like.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to
Persona 4
ourselves.
Golden is a yaoi game. Good point, Mary.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Very inspirational. I love you, Yusei. No thoughts head empty.
We've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
I don't know. Hang on, I have this on record. It's not just modded, Lorenzo.
I never knew I had such heat inside.
There he is. But yeah, I have a bunch of sound effects. Check it out. Actually, I should play all these. Let me know if any of these are too loud or too quiet. I just remembered that I had to readjust the volume settings on these. So I'm just gonna go through all my sound effects and you guys tell me if it's too loud or too quiet. Here's applause. Beautiful. It lasts a while. Here's laughing. My sitcom laughter. I wish it had a bass line in it, but apparently Seinfeld would come after me if I had a bass line in it. I love the cough at the end of that one. Baduntis. Air horns. I've got...
Welcome back.
That is a bit...
Welcome back.
Oh no, it just clipped for a bit. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Bonk. Oof. Emergency meeting.
Great vegetables.
For some reason, some of the Persona voice clips, they like clip right at the start.
Great vegetables.
If I play them a second time, they don't do that.
Great vegetables. Great vegetables.
I don't know.
Great vegetables.
Sometimes they clip and sometimes they don't. I don't know what's up with that.
I've been waiting for this.
I never knew I had such heat inside.
Oh my gosh. Don't you know I'm a savage?
Give them a dead face at the start. I might do that. They're just the... They're the, could be a loader problem, yeah. They're just like they're the sound effects pulled directly from the game, so I haven't actually edited them at all. They're pulled exactly from... They're just ripped straight from the game, so... I might do that. That might be a good idea.
It could be the Hat Man.
Could be the Hat Man.
Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus.
Dino DNA.
Love Dino DNA.
Oh my god, you're such a good writer.
What the dog doing? Oh my god.
And last one.
Little joke there. Well done, Bobsy.
Fantastic. I think all of those should be around the right audio level. Well, but at least now I've played them all on stream, so I can go back and listen to it and joke if I should change it. But if you guys think it's all good, then I won't worry about it right now.
Right. Together.
I love all my good friends.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well.
Think it's
Those
all good,
heading in the
Dickie Berry.
same direction through this dense fog.
Well, we've stopped. Seems that the car stopped moving.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast.
I gotta be real,
Some
I'm kind of
change their
spacing out
course,
during this conversation.
experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Okay.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
Okay.
Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
Alright. You can hear something in the distance. A thing is happening. It seems you've been sleeping until now. You hear the doorbell ringing. Someone seems to be at the door. Who would it be? My good friend Yosuke.
Teddie's missing.
Oh, right, that.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
I'm worried.
Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
I probably have no choice. Oh my god, I was gonna say. Hello, my good pals.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
It's okay, you're perfect and I love you.
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
You recall the mysterious dream you had last night. This may be a time for contemplation rather than action. That is what Igor said, but... let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddie myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed.
Also,
Miss
should
Yamano, the
be having this
announcer,
conversation
and
outside.
Saki-san.
What with all the deadly fog and all.
From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
Isn't it operandi? Is it modus operandi? Modus operandi? God, I don't know.
Want to hear you put it like
I don't.
that?
I shouldn't act
Sounds
like I
like the
know
dude's
things about
guilty.
things.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the
Are we
police
gonna consider the
admitted
fact that he said he
Mitsuru
was
Kubo
saving
was a
people? It
mere
didn't sound like he
copycat
wanted to
killer.
kill them.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane, Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks
Is
about
that a to be or
saving
not to be
people,
reference?
what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Yes, finally we're talking about this.
Could he mean saving them through death?
No.
He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die?
No, he
What a
doesn't think
bunch
they
of crap.
die.
The bastard should have gone and saved himself.
He doesn't think they die if you put them in the TV.
What do you think, Senpai?
There's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
He doesn't think putting them in the TV kills them.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too."
Exactly.
So, if he saves people by killing them...
He didn't save them.
Did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
Yes, exactly.
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to
Finally.
us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
No, you're right, Chie.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
Exactly.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
Possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? Namatame's diary? I don't remember what was in the diary.
But that points straight at
The warning letter?
Warning letter? Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
Oh, different handwriting? Like that, it didn't say don't rescue anymore. If you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed.
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean...
Namatame didn't write it.
Yeah, it's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his
Yes.
victims?
I remember playing this game for the first time and being very annoyed that they didn't get that.
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then... it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
These are students and not detectives. I mean, yeah, except Naoto. Naoto is a full detective. Seekers of truth. Naoto and Protect got the brains.
How though?
I got the brains.
After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten
Naoto's-
security.
Naoto should have gotten that one. I'll be real. Naoto should have gotten that one.
I have a plan.
Though maybe she was a little bit angry. To be fair, she's probably a bit close to the case and was probably a bit angry at him.
But there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Hello, we're just a bunch of teenagers who want to
Hey,
talk to
this
a
place is off limits.
to arrested man.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
Yes, I am 15 years old. This is my friend. He's 16. We would like to talk to the to the suspected murderer, please.
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah. Understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
Don't worry about it.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I
Is
guess
this
it's better than
scene
dealing
necessary?
with the man himself. We have
Can't
our
we just
hands
go and
full
talk
with
to
the
Namatame?
transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too.
I don't know. If I was writing this, I'd probably cut a little bit of this.
This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance
Yes,
in a
trust
hospital
us.
lobby after all.
Two
It
teenagers.
sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Understood. Please be careful.
Up he goes.
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
There's a cop inside. Is there? Oh, they're all coming in too?
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object.
Isn't the entire conversation being recorded? You guys shouldn't say
So
this,
he won't
right?
be gone long.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Maybe it should just be me and Nato. You know, since he did say the conversation would be recorded. There is no cop in here.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you.
He seems normal.
It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh?
Seems that he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? Who did you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
Yup. Okay. Did you kill those two girls? No.
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Saving killing people? No.
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
Yes, of course.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel.
Of course.
It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
I don't know if he's entirely
But if the
sound.
stuff he's saying is true.
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
Okay. Why did you enter the TV?
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
Who killed the first two?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
Why the warning letters? You don't know about those, I'm assuming.
What are you talking
yep,
about?
Yep, thought so.
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things?
Yeah, Naruto, when you said this guy was sound of mind, I don't know how we've... I mean, he's telling the truth, but I don't know if that necessarily means sound of mind.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
Yup. I don't know why I had to agree with all of them. Was I unsure if we were all ready to listen? Okay, we're gonna listen to his beautiful story.
Soon
Sound of
after
mind,
my
mentally
affair with
distortion.
Mayumi
Exactly.
became common knowledge.
Also, welcome, Onyx. Hang on, where's my...
Welcome back.
There we go.
I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you?
He doesn't look great.
She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows, and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything.
Same.
Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection.
This guy seems like he's having a great time.
And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water.
Cool.
I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV.
Cool.
I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected.
Cool.
That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Namatame's casting sign downwards painfully.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful.
I'm sure she was like, chill.
But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please!
Whoops.
The next day,
playing Mahjong again,
they
probably.
found her dead. I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was.
Cool.
But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married,
And we're
my
not
wife
gonna-
made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
We're just gonna justify cheating really quick.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting
Justify
intimate
cheating really
with
quick.
her.
Just real quick.
She gave meaning to my life.
You could have, like, I don't know, broken up with your, like, divorced your wife beforehand, or told your wife, and then, I don't know. You didn't have to lie, whatever. Just gonna throw it out there.
Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then?
Cool.
The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her?
And quick question, how does she get back out?
What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it?
How does she get out? Quick
The
question.
girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calm down, I could just let her out again.
How?
If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind.
How do you
Could
get
it
her
be
out?
that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people?
Alright,
But there
alright.
was a big problem. if I explain the situation to the victim,
No places in the world better being slaughtered.
already tried that and failed
he doesn't know
miserably.
that. He's going through a bit of a breakdown, okay?
It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the
He
Midnight
said that he'd
Channel
just
would
let
be
them back
killed,
out, but I don't think he really considered how he would do that.
Save us. Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I think he was going through a bit of a mental breakdown. I think we'd give him a
I
bit
thought
of a
I
pause.
was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the
Go a bit
area
easy
well,
on him.
thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined.
Yeah.
Such an abominable, grotesque place.
I mean, a bit rude, but
I
okay.
knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how
Sorry, I just
terrible
need to
that
lower my
world
chair
was.
a bit.
I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
Nope.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Juness?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty.
Yeesh.
But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
Chill.
You really were trying to save people.
Yup.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary. I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
Yeah.
I never doubted what I
Politicians
saw
are always
on TV,
evil. This is the
and
moral of
believed
Persona.
everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
What's done is done. It is what it
I
is.
suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime, and on top of that, I put all those lives in danger.
Politics, useful society? I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Every time a politic has happened in my vicinity, it sucked.
The Midnight Channel and the other world, you can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry.
Australia doesn't need population
getting
control.
a
There's
little
like
tired.
25 million of us in a country that's fucking huge.
What are you all crammed in here for?
No reason.
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait.
Wait, why am I in top chat? I'm in live chat. Invasive species.
I beg you.
Oh,
please
invasive species.
Find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who
We've
know about
tried.
that world.
You ever heard of cane toads? Those bitches, you can't stop them. You can't stop those bitches. They just keep coming. That's their plan. Also, the Australian government is...
It's all
I don't know if
clear
we eat
now.
them. I don't know
Never
if you can eat
committed any
cane
murders.
toads. Cane toads are poisonous at all stages of their life cycle. Eggs, tadpoles, toadlets, and adult toads. Toadlets? Oh, but this one says that you should eat cane toads. Okay, so... okay. So this person is like, hell yeah, eat cane toads. But then someone else said, yes. Alright, yes. More research is needed into appropriate killing and skinning methods to ensure prospective diners are not affected by the cane toad's poison. Yes, exactly. They are very... Their fleshy hind legs can be eaten if prepared carefully. I think that's maybe... Yeah, I don't think it would help a ton. If you have to fucking prepare them so carefully, I don't think everyone will be jumping on it to eat cane toads. It's like, oh yeah, you just gotta make it real carefully, otherwise you'll get poisoned. But like, I don't know. Cane toad could be a delicacy despite them being poisonous. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that.
It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
Same with like fugu, like the blowfish in Japan. It's like you gotta cane toads aren't even native to Australia. They're very invasive, extremely invasive, because some politician was like, hey kids, you know we got a lot of beetles around here. I think we got a lot of beetles around here. You know what would help if we got this beetle problem? What if we just brought in a bunch of toads to eat the beetles? And then the toads were like, hell yeah, beetles. And they showed it to eat the beetles, but then they just... No, I think they didn't even eat the beetles. I think they didn't even eat the beetles. Yeah, I don't think they even ate the beetles, and then they just started reproducing like crazy, and now Australia's overrun with cane toads. And, they're destroying our wildlife. So you know. Australian politics strikes once again. Happy Sorry Day, everyone. When the fuck is Sorry Day? It's the 26th of May. I'm never gonna stop memeing on Sorry Day. Sorry Day is the stupidest thing in the world. Hey, you know how we kidnapped all your children from their homes? You know how we kidnapped all those children? My bad. I'm really sorry. We're really sorry about all the kidnapping and... Ah! Anyway. The Australian government really said, let me just kidnap a bunch of children. And then when someone was like, maybe don't do that, they were like, oh, sorry. What if I don't feel sorry on sorry day? Well, I don't think anyone will be that mad at you because it's a stupid day.
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Okay. No, we're good.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
This was the last place we saw Teddie, right? He was so worried about her.
Then he
How
evaporated
can he flake
into
out
the
like this
void.
when we have to find the real killer?
She'll be fine. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be fine.
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
Fucking talk to everyone in town mission. Love it.
Teddie too.
Everyone's favorite part of this game, where you just talk to people in town. Yeesh. Okay. I'm just gonna consult my brain really quick. Boop, 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 boop. Consult my brain really quick. Hi, Wolfie. How you doing? Okay, day of school, have day off from school. Isn't that convenient? They really were just like, oh god, gotta come up with a reason that they have the day off school. Okay, shopping district north. I'm consulting my brain, by the way. I'm really thinking so hard. Are you a shopping woman? Are you a shopping woman? You are. The fog shore is dark and creepy, isn't it? Oh, you have a question for me? About those murders. Need to sleep. Okay, yeah, go to sleep. Oyasuminasai. Hang on, where is my... Do I have a sleep? I don't have a sleep. I don't have the sleep sound effect.
Number 15.
This is the best I got.
Burger King foot lettuce.
I don't know why.
The last thing you'd want in your
It's
Burger King
rhythmic.
burger is someone's foot fungus.
Kind of rhythmic and quiet. Is that sleep-inducing? I don't know. They said the suspect had been caught in the newspaper. Isn't that Namatame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Get one of Morgana telling Joker to go to bed. That's a good point. I should do that. Oh, how horrible. It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Okay, ask someone else. At Junes. Is it you? Anyway, good night. Good night, Wolfie. Recall anyone suspicious? A suspicious person? Now you mentioned it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? And now I'll go to shopping district south. And we talk to female student near bookstore. You. Call anyone suspicious? Oh, that! You remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. Okay. Are you advising Saki was a misunderstanding? Everyone in town? God damn it. Okay. Just gotta talk to everyone in town? Chill. Hi. I just gotta talk to everyone. You. Cool, anyone suspicious? Yep. Sorry, my bad. Don't want to interrupt your reset time. You, good sir? Cool, anyone suspicious? Found the called. I haven't found the call, sorry. Cool, anyone suspicious? Cool. You. Can't ask you. Cool, anyone suspicious? What about you? Do you recall anyone suspicious? No, you don't. What about the shrine? You, child. Oh, whoops. I left. Child. Child. Okay, yeah, bug catching net, uh-huh. Okay, the children have no information for me. Samagawa, why not? You, sir? Okay, nope. Riverbed? Nope. You, lady? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Nope. What about you? See anyone suspicious? Alright. It's the... Oh, cat! Meow meow. Oh, I still haven't fed the cat. Whoops. Strange person, suspicious person, yep. Child. Oh, her older sister. Okay, I forgot about that. Juness. You. Naoto's there. The Jima residence? You. Oh, melons. I'll have melons. I'll take some paprika too. Fuck it. Have you seen anyone suspicious? No. Do I have to talk to all my friends? I might have to talk to all my friends. Newt. I've talked to you. Isn't this fascinating gameplay? My good friend Yosuke. My good pal Yukiko. My good pal Kanji. Oh boy. Rise. My girlfriend. Chie. Okay. Jesus, okay. Like, Okina? Should I go to Okina? You? Okay. Oh, you're all the same conversation. You, sir? Or you're a different person. You? Yeah, none of you people care. Oh my god. When do I get to leave and continue with my life? Who is the person who was like, yeah, this will be good gameplay, is you just have to talk, you have to go around and talk to literally fucking everyone. Oh, okay. Eat the green one. Hash cabbage flavors, fighting dominance of the sweet red bean. Okay. Is it in spring? Cool. And you know nothing. Cool. What about at the beach? Is there anyone at the beach? Ramen. There's ramen at this beach? I feel like I wouldn't want to eat ramen at a beach. Feels like a bad place to eat ramen. Is there anyone at Yasogami High? No, it's closed. Oh boy. I talk to you again? Where am I? How do I leave this prison? do I leave this prison? I'm just gonna have to go through everyone again, I guess. Just slowly cycle through talking to every- What about this cat? Meow meow. I'm just gonna have to talk to literally everyone again. Cool. Boy. Ah, no one's here. No one's here. Release me. You. Ugh. Soon as I'll talk to all of you again. Naoto. You again. Fussy housewife. You again. Recall anyone suspicious? Of course you don't. Central shopping district. All of you again. You again. Such a pleasant sky. I love it. You. Yep. You go again. Could I talk to Mariki Tofu? No. What about Shiroku lady?
Ah, welcome. I've been feeling poorly recently. You should be careful too. The fog, there's something about it that just gives me a bad feeling.
Alright. I love you. I have to go. You again. Anyone suspicious? Leave. Chia again. You again. You again. Okay. How do I move on? How do I move on with my life? How do I move on with my life? Does anyone know? Help! These children again. No. What if I just try to go to Aya? Because I know that's what I... Do I just have to go? What about you? I'll buy a super croquette, please. Oh, come on. I'll buy a grilled steak croquette, please. Speaking of which, I had a croquette sandwich yesterday from like a Japanese like bakery. It was so good. Travesty for eternity. How do I get out? How do I get out? How do I leave this prison? How do I go? I've talked to everyone. Dog? Literally, how do I leave? What if I try to go up here? No. How do I leave? Yo, fellas, how do I leave? How do I stop? Do I have to ask every question? I'll try asking everyone about those murders. I've asked everyone about the suspicious people. What if I ask about those murders? You don't fucking remember shit. I need to take my medicine. My phone's buzzing at me. Is this everyone's favorite part of these games? In Persona 4, when it's just like, yeah, just talk to everyone. Just talk to every single person in town. Just do it. Come on, coward. Ugh, hi, Terry. Ugh. Okie dokie. about those murders. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to ask everyone about the murders this time. Tunes. Oop. Going to town. Okay. You. Iris. Hi, Iris. I get it. Cat. Man. Thank God! Oh my God, I'm free. Okay, Chinese diet.
I'm
Here we are.
seriously pooped. This stuff's a
You're
lot
telling
harder
me.
when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
Yeah.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all.
I mean, yep,
The killer
that's,
must
yep.
be pretty good to
That
have
makes
pulled
sense.
this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I
True.
meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
God, I want to be in Japan again.
Oh, now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't
What
much.
I really want right now is tendon. That would be nice. God, that'd be nice. Spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today, which was
So, to
nil,
sum
nada.
up, there really was no new information. The end?
Yay!
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the
Yep.
damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddie too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Naoto can't go outside. I love you. I love you. Just sitting here won't help you think any better. Decide to get some outside fresh air. Oh my God. I can read. Everyone shut up. I love you, Naoto. You're perfect.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Damn, it should be wild if we huddled up for warmth. I mean, I'm dating Rise.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing.
You wanna make out?
Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
Must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands. Should go everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either, despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. There must be someone in the small town who fits all the facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is Yosuke Hanamura. Alright, here it is. I know who it is. Because I'm a genius. Y'all ready? Here it goes. Of course, if you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There is no exact reason to doubt him, but... I have Lucy with me now. Hi, Lucy. Just got to swoop out of. Did you hear? That took down the anticipation a bit that Lucy came in. Hey, Lucy. I'm gonna walk out of my VTuber model for a second. Hey, Lucy. Speak. Good girl. There she is. She's helping. Something is bothering you. You spoke Adachi's name.
What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Oh.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really?
Yeah, he's lame.
Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it.
Something to say.
But there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
Oh my god, she's so cute.
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
Oh.
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I forgot about that,
I don't know
actually.
about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, no, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
We need to confirm this.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This
Oh
is
my god,
Naoto
Naoto's phone case
Shirogane.
is so cute.
Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation.
Hi, Frost.
We must head there at once.
We gotta get him. Things are moving quickly now. You feel you're getting closer to the truth. That. We're getting there. We're getting there. Also, Lucy's too big on the screen right now. Why is Lucy so big? How big are you, Lucy? You're like...
Huh? What are you guys doing here?
That's how big you are.
Hey, do you know
Hello,
where Dojima-san
nothing.
went?
Normal.
He told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated.
Oh, Naoto's got
I've
the
been
voice
wondering,
on.
you
She's got her
seem to be
detective
in a
voice
terrible
on.
hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated.
calm down.
It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment, get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Question Adachi. About when Yamano vanished.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kind of hazy that far back.
Incorrect.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice.
Incorrect.
Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
About the warning letter.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides,
did it now?
That thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about?
I don't know, Adachi, what's it all supposed to be about?
You really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
No, it's just evening. This game doesn't work like that.
I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please.
Oh my god, she's playing a fucking Columbo.
We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
Oh shit.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
What did you just say?
Put them all in.
Put them all in.
Fucking.
What's this putting them in business?
Do
Do you know something about the
Fucking
method
gotcha,
behind
bitch.
their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said.
About those
Before,
delicious
I didn't know
pancakes.
Why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Yeah.
Wait, you son of a
This seems
bitch!
like the actions of an innocent man.
Adachi! Ah, damn it!
Dojima!
Adachi!
Go back to your hospital bed. My microphone's delayed. God damn it. I'll be right back. Where's my thingy? I don't have my thingy. Alright, I'll just be right back. Okay, I'm back. Adachi-san isn't here either. I don't know why I called him Adachi-san.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Damn, swear he ran this way and now he's not here. Sure is convenient that there's a giant TV right in the center frame.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Damn, no idea.
Did you find him?
Dojima-san, go back to bed!
I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi and there's no record of anyone leaving this area.
Where could he be?
So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
Where could he be?
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
Where could he possibly be? I have no idea.
Bastard.
Dojima-san?
Yeah.
For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
True.
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've
This
got to find
motherfucker.
Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
Sure as a mystery is where this man could have gone. Who knows? Total mystery.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would.
Why wouldn't you think he
Could
would?
he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let's go tomorrow.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
Fantastic. The extremely suspicious detective Adachi taking another step closer to the truth. I don't think I've ever finished Adachi's Social Link. I just get distracted by other things. We're going. Oh, went back home. Gotta save. Alright, here we go. Also, do I have plants? 3 days, okay. Go to sleep. Hangshu, Hangshu. Oh. This is cool. This seems you've come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again. But something is different this time. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Something is different this time. I can't quite put my finger on it though. Hey! Teddie is sitting here, not noticing your presence.
Where am I?
Hey!
Sensei? Why are you here?
Yeah, I just come here in my dreams sometimes. Could ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
Just a shadow. ... question mark.
I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions.
You!
But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow.
Baby.
He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this.
The most likable shape known to man.
I really am stupid.
Yeah.
What the other Teddie said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self.
This is the scene that calls Batman to Maggie's bad persona video.
There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei, one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me.
She's alive. Oh, does he not?
Tell her
I don't think he knows that she's alive.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her I'm really sorry.
Nanako's alive.
Huh? Really?
Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's. Wow. That's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now.
Oh, he's dying.
I'm starting to feel sleepy.
He's gonna full die.
What a strange place.
This feels like the kind of thing someone says before they die.
Soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
Something like that.
Uh-huh. But I wonder
Between
why I
dream and
met you
reality,
here.
mind and matter.
What am I supposed to do now?
Let's move on together.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand.
True.
But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
Sense Teddie's pure and deep gratitude. Oh wait, are we getting a thing? Is it a thing? Wait. Oh, I don't have my... Oh, I forgot to put my thing. Okay, I forgot to put my filter on my stream deck again, so I gotta go do it over here. Okay, I'm ready. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Hallel, the ultimate form of the star arcana. Beautiful. The light bearer. Evade electric. Beautiful. I don't care because I don't use you. But I don't know. Fucking... Get rid of this. I don't care. Is he gonna evolve?
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay.
Yeah, bye. See ya. Oh, hey! Don't poison Skewer. Listen, I don't use him in battle. It's fine. Also, hi, Andre. Whoops.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here.
I summoned Teddie.
This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here.
Good morning.
The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow.
Cool.
Very interesting.
Ego has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
Here we go.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated.
Cool.
Now, it's time for you to return.
Okay.
I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
Oh my god, we're only on... It was an hour and a half into it. We're still on the 6th of December. Oh no.
How did it go? Did you find Teddie?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Oh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Hang on, I'm just checking my...
Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the... There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry.
Cool.
Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I love Rise's new persona. Check her out.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddie came from too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself.
Oh, well, we have to fucking go into the town and ask around again? Oh, I hope so.
Why aren't you
God,
here
I
when
hope
we need
so.
you most?
Oh, Rise.
This place. I see. I came back. But it really
He just
doesn't
rematerialized.
matter. I'm
Teddie,
completely useless.
calm down.
Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddie? It is you, Teddie. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else.
Sad.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
Oh, and the doctor's like, how did this boy
seems she's
teleport
asleep
into our
again.
hospital?
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
I don't think he cares much about that, Teddie, but sure, tell him.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her.
Is that a diagnosis?
Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if voices can revive a person from the dead necessarily. Blech.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
Is anyone gonna question how? What about the security cameras in like the hospital room?
If I'm an
Are there
unknown
security
being,
cameras in here that
then
just
the
saw
way I
like a
can
bear just
change is
materialize?
unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice.
She
So
did,
what
even
if
though
I'm
you're a
just
little
shadow?
bitch.
There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Huh? Oh god, I gotta sneeze. I gotta sneeze. Oh god. Teddy struggled with a lot of ah! Oh god, I can't tell if I'm losing the sneeze. Am I? I think I'm losing it. But look, he's gonna evolve into this guy with a missile up his butt. It's Kamui. Check him out.
Right. I need to get back to the others. Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
Fantastic.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is
Rise's
here,
evolved
not
persona
his
is
exact
cool.
location.
Rise-chan!
But it does kind of crouch in a funny way. It kind of looks like her persona needs to pee a little bit.
If only Teddie was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all. But he was always there to support me whenever.
Oh my god, Rise.
That bear's
It's
a
like, no, he was
loudmouth,
totally
but he's
useless.
nice to have
But he
around.
did, but he did
He's
make me
also
laugh
full of
sometimes.
energy.
Was he nice to have around?
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
Yeah.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
How do you know that? How do you know that? Does time pass normally? Teddie's the hottest Persona 4 character? I don't know. I don't know about that.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless.
No, they aren't. No, they aren't, Queen. I love you.
Teddie?
There he is.
Little, where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
Naoto internal clock. Naoto's got a perfect internal clock. Honestly, that would, yeah, that tracks.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad!
This is like the same with Yuchi.
Who do you think you are?
Persona 5, I mean. Where everyone's like, we think one of our party members is dead. In Persona 3, they actually committed to it. Oh no.
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
Oh my god.
No, stupid!
Teddie can't possibly believe that anyone likes him.
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
God. Help. I gotta sit up. Oh, Jesus. Hello.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
What do you think of gun attacks in Persona? I love it. I love when teenagers have guns. I think it's very funny.
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me.
Rise would never fake
that
it.
World.
She's too confident. She knows what she wants. She's not afraid to be like, hey, no.
I wanted to tell you all.
Listen to Teddie's confession. Yup.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow.
Yeah, if Naoto could get a
Nothing
shotgun.
special about me at all.
That'd be pretty funny, to be honest.
I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
True.
And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways?
When you come out as gay to someone, and they're like, oh yeah, I knew that. You're like, what?
No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow!
Yeah.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
This is all a metaphor for coming out.
It's true that you may have been born that way.
This is all a metaphor for being gay.
But you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow then that you must have developed an ego?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, gay people really do be developing egos.
Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddie's practically human then.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Also, am I the only one that's always thought that Yosuke has very pillowy lips? I've always noticed that the Yosuke is like he has the most plump, pillowy lips in all of this out of any of the characters in this game. Very kissable. No wonder he was a dating route. Where is it? Let me get it.
I never knew I had such heat inside.
XD.
Thank you.
Sam Riegel really giving it his all on this one.
I'm so glad I met you guys.
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Oh my god, Naoto.
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either. Geez, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that.
He has the biggest lips of all the males in the franchise. He's
While you were gone, we figured out
kissable.
who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing.
And Teddy's just like, damn, okay.
But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to
So
get
you're like,
pumped about
hey.
this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
You have to go take clothes out of the jar. See ya! Thanks for coming on, Jared. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
Take another step forward towards the truth. Wee. Dungeon time. It's like at least okay. I have things to consider. Hang on. No, tomorrow. Okay. Okay, hear me out. I'm really tired. And I'm really worried that I think December 7th will also be a day of a lot of cutscenes. Hang on, am I... Let me just check something. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of cutscenes. And yeah, I don't know if I can do that much right now. Because I'm sleepy. But I don't know if I should do the 6 either. Because here's the thing. I might actually be taking next week off from streaming. And I don't know if I can get all the way to like the 13th is the next time I would be able to stream if I took next week off. But I've been so good about keeping up with my real-time personas. No, I don't want to miss it. I've been so good. I've been so on track of it. Yeah, but I shouldn't push myself if I'm not feeling great. I've been very tired lately. So I think I need some time. I need some time, okay? I'll be still doing the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon streams though, which will be tomorrow. I just think that might be the only stream I do next week. Cause yeah, I just need a rest. I need to hunk shoe. You know what I mean? Take time you need. Yeah, I will. Thank you, Onyx. Yeah, unfortunately, Unfortunately, I think I do have to... I have to miss one of my real-time streams, I think. That's so sad. I think I've saved 3 times in a row. That's so sad. But my next... Okay, I'll just... Damn, I had such a good streak going too. Okay, but my next Persona 4 stream will be on the 13th of December. My 13th, which will be... I don't know, whatever time for you. Figure it out. But thank you so much for coming to my stream today. I know it hasn't even been 2 hours yet, but I'm really tired. I gotta go lie down. So thank you so much for coming. Please remember to like and subscribe. I will be streaming tomorrow, even though I'm tired. I'm still doing... the collabs are easier because I can kind of like bounce off the energy of other people. When it's just me by myself, it's a bit hard to keep the energy up. When I'm tired, at least. But... So yeah, come tomorrow to see us play the session 7 of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon tabletop role-playing game. It'll be really exciting. Okay, I will see, and like and subscribe. Tell your friends about how cool I am. If you made it to the end of this stream, then leave a comment on the VOD with the word sleep, which is what I will do. I will sleep. It helps out a lot if you leave comments on the VOD, okay? And if you don't feel like typing out a full comment, just put a little bed emoji or something, I don't know. But yeah, I also have a Tumblr and a Discord that you can join. They're in the links in the description. And I also have a coffee that you can tip me at. I don't know, man. Help me out. But I will see you tomorrow. Atsunoa! Bye!
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus.